So in this session, we'll be looking at Aristotle's ideas about friendship. Building on the previous session where we were looking at happiness and you were thinking hard about what will make you happy, Aristotle said that friendship was an essential component of happiness. The relationships that we build with other people are important in helping us understand ourselves, but also facing the world. And Aristotle had 4 categories of friendship. So I'll provide a bit of background on each of these categories, and then you'll have an activity that will apply Aristotle's views to your friendship circles and your life today. So Aristotle said that there is between fellow citizens a form of friendship. That's the most diluted form of friendship. You might not know the people's names, you might not know anything about their lives, but you have a kind of goodwill towards these people. So an example of this would be when waiting in a queue, for example. So you realise that other citizens also have a right to stand in a queue to be served at a bank or in a restaurant or a cafe, and the right thing to do is for you to wait your turn. So turn taking with strangers is an example of how you can show friendship, this kind of fellow peer-to-peer human relationship where you don't wish anything bad on other people. The next category of friendship that Aristotle talks about is utility friendship. And what he means by that is people in your network who do something for you and in return you do something for them. And he gives a really beautiful example of how this works in the animal kingdom. So a crocodile and a sandpiper. Sandpiper is a type of bird. And the crocodile has a problem in terms of getting little bits out from between their teeth after they've eaten. A sandpiper needs something to eat. And so they cooperate in this utility friendship where the sandpiper gets a meal and the crocodile gets clean teeth. You might have utility friends who serve some food to you, and in return you give them borrow a book. Or this might be parents who say, I'll have your child after school on this day if in return you take my child to swimming at the weekend. And you have utility friendships at different stages of your life, and they'll be different and they'll be with different people. You would not be devastated if a utility friend left your life forever, nor would you go out of your way to help them in the middle of the night if they had a crisis. As long as you understand the boundaries of your utility friendship, Aristotle thinks that that is a really productive way to cooperate. A slightly stronger form of friendship is pleasure friendship. And pleasure friends are people that you spend time with in order to do things that you both enjoy. So it might be somebody that you go to the gym with because you both enjoy running on the treadmill, you both enjoy lifting weights. You don't do an awful lot else together, but you have a good relationship and you enjoy having fun together at the gym. Or it might be going to the theatre with a particular friend, or it might be going to watch car racing or Formula One. That's the thing that you have in common and you spend lots of time together. You probably know this friend better than you know a utility friend, but again, there is a boundary. You have a certain amount in common, but you're not bosom buddies. And so Aristotle said that the strongest, the last of the 4 categories of friendship is primary friends. And primary friends are people for whom you will stop everything in order to come to their help. These might be members of your family, but they don't have to be members of your family. Lots of people, when they reflect on Aristotle's ideas here, say that I don't have any family members who are primary friends because they're not prepared to do anything required to make sure that I'm okay. You might have primary friends who started out as utility friends or as pleasure friends. You can move people up categories. You can also demote people in categories. But the primary friends are the ones who are in your inner circle. You know their secrets, they know your secrets, and you together face the world. We have added to Aristotle's 4 categories a bin. And The bin is for people who might at one point have been in these categories of friendship, but reflecting on it, actually they bring nothing positive to your life. They have betrayed you, they have been unkind to you, they've done something which has harmed you, and Aristotle would encourage you to give people a second chance, maximum a third chance. But if they have shown themselves not to be a true friend, then you can put them in the bin. And there's quite a lot of emotional and psychological benefit that comes from categorizing friends: fellow citizen, utility, pleasure, primary, or indeed bin, because that allows you to concentrate your energies on the people who give back to you what you give to them. So there's an activity now for you to do to think about how Aristotle's views on friendship apply to your friends.